Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great weekend so far. And just before we get into this TNA review, a quick one at that, I just want to say that I've not watched TNA in a very long time. I'm not really up to date with it, and some of the matches and the concepts on this were quite new to me, so I'm going to keep it fairly brief for now until I get up to date. And the show starts off with a video package of Eddie Edwards' title defense against Lashley from 2 weeks ago, and then carries on with the number one contenders match with Lashley beating EC3 the week before, with the two men going through a table. And then we start off with the first match, which is a race for the case match. 4 briefcases, one in each corner. Seemed very similar to Feast or Fired, but the only difference is the cases are all different colours. So Eli Drake won the red case, Trevor Lee won a blue case, Kingston and Bram won a yellow case, and Jeff Hardy won a green case. The contents were revealed later on in the show, and when the contents do get revealed, I have no idea what any of it means, but we'll get into that later on. Then there's another video package about Drew Galloway and Moose regards to the Grand Championship title. That's at the end of the show there. And then it's followed up by an in-ring promo, setting up a 30-minute Iron Man match between Eddie Edwards and Bobby Lashley for the Heavyweight Championship next week at the Genesis show, which is returning to TV. It's kind of like a TV pay-per-view. Genesis was a pay-per-view a while ago, so that's returning anyway. So Brooke Tessmacher is back, and she defeats Deonna Purrazzo by pinfall. And then we move on to Eli Drake's Facts of Life. It's an in-ring segment. The numbers are revealed on the cases. So number 1 is the Hardys, number 2 is the DCC, number 3 is Trevor Lee, and number 4 is Eli Drake. I have absolutely no idea what these numbers mean. It could be shots at the titles or anything like that. It's not really explained. And when the worst commentating pair I've seen all week of the Pope and Josh Matthews have trouble explaining the idea of it as well, and there's absolutely no chance that I'm going to be able to get it at all. So next up is Aaron Rex and Rockstar Spud against Robbie E and Swoggle, formerly Hornswoggle in WWE. It's kind of like a bit of a comedy match. This ended with Aaron Rex pinning Swoggle. Then you move on to another few backstage segments, and one of the things that I noticed on this TNA show is that there's a lot of backstage segments, in-ring segments, video packages. They all seem to be, they all seem to be building up and supporting something. But only pretty much a 2-hour show, when you've only got 3 or 4 matches, and 2 of them are smallish, and one of them was a comedy one anyway. The ratio seems a little bit off. But then you've got the Grand Championship match to finish it off. This is it's a 3 rounds match. It kind of seems like maybe they're trying to look at a UFC type style match or something like that. The end of each round, there can be scores to decide who wins it. Again, I'm not sure if I'm explaining that properly. This is all it's still a bit new to me. In a couple of weeks' time, hopefully, I'll get the full idea of this. But we start with, and this is Drew Galloway versus Moose for the Grand Championship title as well. So Drew Galloway wins the first round, Moose wins the round 2, and Galloway won the 3rd round by pinfall. So Drew Galloway is the new Grand Champion, and it goes off the air with him just standing outside by the 3 judges, because there's judges as well for this, just showing the title off. Not really my type of thing, I've got to say. Out of the Raw, SmackDown and Impact that I've watched, Impact's probably at the bottom of that pile. Raw would be second and SmackDown would be first. If there's anything else you want me to cover or look at, it could be old, new, anything at all, leave a message down in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you all next week now for WWE Monday Night Raw. Cheers.